I can't express how enjoyable Main Abyss Season 2 really is. Like, each week I'm really excited to dive into whatever they're gonna reveal or what else they're gonna come up with, and it's really enjoyable. I can't help myself just to be smiling or laughing each week, or even like just kind of depressed afterwards because of just how heavy the series is. And yeah, again, I love the direction. The music is insane. Like, oh my god, it's just each week is so enjoyable, and I can't express that enough. And just another big thing I love is about Riko. Like, this season is really diving more into like Riko herself, right? Like, Riko is such an interesting character. For sure, there's people who have problems with Riko, but I mean, like, the big thing is that she's the reason we're here. And this season is really like going into her more and like making her useful in a way, like showcasing basically her skills. Since, you know, little season 1 was 2, but this season with her being alone, like talking to the villagers and getting to know this place and just her curiosity in general, like it's really interesting. And you know, with her just asking things, right, and like her catching on to things like the language, like that was really exciting. Like, before she even asked, you know, to learn the language, she was already catching on a bit. And now that she fully knows the language, I get, like, from what I'm thinking, like, that is gonna come in clutch. And it did. I mean, it really came in clutch in this episode, especially because, you know, without her not knowing, she couldn't lead them. Like, she's such a great leader too. Like, you kind of forget that. Like, Riko's such a great leader. Like, yes, she's goofy at times and stuff like that, but her drive to like learn and just to move forward is really interesting. And I love the part where she made Vueko, and she was like, yeah, I don't care if you're a bad person, you know, you can help me find Reg and Anachi, then that's it, you know. And even Vueko, which she's herself, which was interesting and really cute, but also she's in prison there, so, you know, a lot of mysteries there with Vueko too. Like, she couldn't get out for so long, and she was like isolated there because she was being greedy and she wanted to become something more than what she's just supposed to have. So it just that was interesting, you know. It just, you know, having Riko not question that at all, even though she said all that, was like hilarious. But so Riko. So I mean, like, now that her and Vueko are together, it makes an interesting dynamic. And yeah, and then, you know, the whole Nanachi thing too is heartbreaking. This part in the manga, like, was really heartbreaking to see with Nanachi. Like, the whole point, you know, that season 1, the ending of season 1 happened with them killing Midi because, you know, she could move on, but having Midi back because they made a clone of her from Bellows, you know, limbs and eyes and everything, which, what, it just shows how insane this abyss is. And that, it's just painful. And the whole trading deal with Riko, like willing to sacrifice everything just to have Nanashi back, and Midi too. Like, Riko's built different for sure, and I just love Riko is such a driven character. She does not care. She's such a great leader, just to risk everything for her partners. Like that, Riko's really great, child. She's really great, and especially in this current episode, right? Like, she was willing to, you know, think about like, what limbs am I willing to sacrifice, you know, stuff like that. And personally, I would never. I feel like every limb is important, and I would feel bad if I lost any of them. And, you know, not especially Majikaja. I appreciate the man for holding her back, because Riko would have for sure done it, but he was like, no, I've seen this too many times, you know, I don't want this to happen to you. Which, you know, showcases that he's such a nice guy. Like, of course in the beginning you're like, oh, you guys suspicious, man, but no, he's a cool guy. Like, he's not mean. Like, he's just, sometimes they just don't know their limits, but he's such a sweet guy. And, you know, sadly Nanachi's willing to, you know, stay there because, I mean, Nanachi's been through a lot, so I don't blame her. but we definitely got to get her back. Riko's trying to get her back for sure. And you know, the whole thing with Reg too, with his, you know, learning about him more, and even learning about like the, you know, the things that Fabuta did with their hair, like that was a protection charm. That was interesting. I was like, oh, what? I thought it was just a thing she did out of grudge. But size and manga reader, you'll learn out why. Anyways, yeah. So especially the current episode, Riko clutched it with being such a great leader. I really love how she really took like command of everything and helped the village survive and not lose anything, because they're even though they're creepy and stuff like that, they're chill, you know. We can't have them die, and there's so many good people that have helped Riko and everything. So it was nice to see her with Majikaja, which his new form was really cool, and the way she had to cut her hair to equal the value for him. Oh, that was cool. And just the design too, which is cool because gonna fangirl here. 86 in the light novel, it shows a design of a drone like that with spiky legs, and just how much of a problem it is because of how fast it can go, and how even though it's not combat, you know, it can't do combat well, it's fast as hell though, and it's really flexible. So seeing him with the spiky legs was like, oh my god, he's gonna be so cool. Seeing him dodge every like that monster that came by, like that was cool. That whole monster too, that was really cool. Just learning about it afterwards, after they really got the kill, and just how seeing it was a nest, which makes sense, but oh my god, it was nasty. But yeah, a lot of interesting things about it. I really love the keeper that took care of Prushka. That was really cool. And even though that that end scene where he said he nutted, yeah, that was crazy. Like, yo, you didn't have to tell me that, dude. Like, you really didn't have to. But it's good that he did bring out the value of Prushka more. Like now, I mean, I did love the design. Like it looked kind of like a heart to me, but now it looks way cooler. Like, come on, the whistle looks way more cooler this way. I like it this way. But also, just again, can we talk about just Riko? Riko's so cool. I love Riko. Riko this episode just was so badass. And especially now that she was able to use the white whistle, like, to its full potential, that was really cool. Seeing Prushka, though, with her OST, and just seeing her smile like, hey, come on, you can use me. And she was like, Prushka. And then seeing Reg come up, like, Reg in his new form, that was really cool. I was like, yo, that's my boy. That's my boy. Now, but, so he's a relic. I think we've mentioned this before in season 1, but officially now, he's a relic. Like, he could be kind of related to the other robot guy, but nah, he's totally different. He's a totally different thing. He's a relic. Like, he can be used by a white whistle. That is interesting. Like, I need to dive into more of that, because he has that other form in the movie, right? Like, where he turns into like this black little thing that can't control himself, which in that case he says someone took over him though. So I mean, what could it mean really? So I mean, a lot of stuff with Reg still that needs to be answered, and then the Fabuta stuff, and then the whole Irimui, I think that was called, which, I mean, we can all guess it has to be the little girl that Vueko was talking about. And again, this whole thing is going to be so interesting to dive into, and I'm really excited to. And again, I love the villagers. Oh, and also, can we talk about the Maw? Like, Maw helping them before the monster was going to attack Riko, and Maw holding Mania and letting go so it wouldn't get killed with it. And I was like, no, Maw. Why is Ma going through so many things and they're so adorable? And also the bunny dude that was taking care of us, I was like, no, everybody that we love is gonna die. But great that Reg came through, you know, helped out. But yeah, really enjoyable episodes. Again, showcasing just how brave a leader Riko is. Like, that whole teamwork between her and the Hollows was really enjoyable to see. And then finding out more about Reg, I'm always welcome to more Reg stuff. Also, just the whole village again, and again, that was so cool. And then I'm really excited just to get into more about Vuekos' team again, because we need that. We need that context. I need the context. Okay, I need to know what happened and what, like, what's his name? Man, I forgot the guy's name, but the guy who came at the end of the recent episode, like, is he sus or not? But yeah, if you guys got any thoughts and theories about these 2 episodes, or what you're looking forward to see in these next few episodes, and yeah, just let me know down in the comments below what you guys think, and are you guys enjoying season 2 even more each episode, or like what are your thoughts really as anime onlys or manga readers? So yeah, until next time, bye.